Hey guys, it's Daryl with Ready Prospect AI. We've got a program that helps business owners with two key problems we see that many of them have. First, many of them frankly need more leads. They need more hot prospects coming into their business. That, of course, is the lifeblood of any business. You're either growing or you have a natural churn rate, and if customers are dropping out the bottom faster than you're adding them, that can be a bad sign. So we can help you with more hot leads, more fresh prospects. The other problem we see is business owners are sitting on a lot of cold leads, leads they've probably paid good money for with their marketing and SEO efforts, and those leads are now dormant. No one is following up with them. The customer, for whatever reason, never moved forward. So the good news is we have a cure for both of these situations. Let me walk you through each. All right, our first program is for hot leads, how to get more new prospects. We've got the prescription. Let me step you through it. It starts with our Prospect Web ID solution, which captures contact data on up to 50% of your anonymous website visitors. Now, these are visitors to the site. Maybe they came in from your ads, they found you on Google, but they didn't fill out a form, they didn't book an appointment, they didn't make a purchase, whatever your product or services is, they never asked for more information. So the good news here is we can, again, identify up to 50%. And as the average capture rate for websites around the US is around 5%, this is a significant increase in prospects. So we take those leads and we feed them to your sales team. So if you have a CRM, we are piping those leads in in a real-time basis for your team to follow up. The other thing we can do is use the data, and we can manage this for you. Perhaps you already have an agency or someone you're working with. We can just send the data to them, but this will trigger an email marketing sequence. So within hours of them visiting your site, they're going to get an email. We can also use the data to run custom audience campaigns on social media. We can even send them a postcard because we're capturing a physical address. So within several days, they will get a personalized postcard with a QR code on it addressing the visitor by name. So really a multi-touch approach to that person who visited. So take an average site with 3,000 monthly visitors. On a good month, again, that 5%, they're converting 150 visitors into prospects. With our Web ID program, that number can jump up to 1,500. So this is a significant difference and a lot of leads for your team to work with. So the good news is our clients love this because it lowers their cost per customer acquisition and can really improve their return on ad spend. So again, instead of that 5% conversion rate, you can get up to 50%. So that can be pretty significant. So the good news is we're offering a free trial, no obligation, 15-day trial. We're so confident you're going to like the program. We're going to give you 15 days and up to 250 free leads, absolutely zero cost, no credit card required. But our data, once you see it and you see the quality of those prospects for your team, you're going to want to continue on. And we'll get into what that pricing looks like here in a minute. All right, let's talk about what we're going to do for those cold leads. So we have a program we call our Cold Lead Reactivation Program, and this is pay per performance. It leverages the power of artificial intelligence. So we create natural sounding AI voice and chat agents to reach out to your cold leads, multi-touch approach. We see if they're still in the market, if they ever move forward with that project, that product or service that they initially contacted you about. If they haven't, a percentage of them will book new appointments with your sales team. So we do this on autopilot for you, and it's a great way to reactivate a cold list. So for those of you that probably spent a bunch of money on marketing, SEO, social media efforts, this really gets you an opportunity to finally get an ROI on what you spent when you generated those leads initially. So we're going to put them into that multi-touch sequence of chat, calls, emails. We can do voicemail drops. We can even send them a postcard. And we're going to be persistent to find out, A, they already moved forward with someone else, or B, they're still in the market. And if so, we can do a live transfer to your team or book a sales appointment on your calendar. So as I mentioned, this is a pay per performance model. So you're only going to owe us a fee when we book a new appointment for your sales team. It's really kind of a no-brainer. These are cold leads. They're an asset you already own, you paid good money for. Why not give our AI agents a shot at converting them and finally generating the ROI you deserve? It's again another no-brainer. These leads are just sitting there. They're not doing anything for you right now. Why not give our AI agents a shot? So we've talked about ROI a couple of times. Here's what the hot lead ROI calculator looks like. Again, you can input your variables. You know, we start off with the total number of site visitors. Right now, with that, if you're like most websites, you're getting about a 5% capture rate. That's 250 leads a month, not bad. About 8 leads a day. Your team's converting maybe 15%. Maybe they're better, maybe they're worse. That can be 38 sales. You know what your average customer value is, and so this is sort of an easy way to calculate that return. Meanwhile, let's use a low number for ready prospect. We do 30 to 50%. Let's go on the low side. So a 30% capture rate turns into 1,500 leads, 50 a day. We're going to cut that conversion rate in half at 7.5%, just because, you know, because they didn't fill out a form, maybe they're not as eager of a lead as those that did. So we'll go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt, but that still works out to 113 sales, and you can see the revenue. So you can run your own numbers here. Think about your site traffic. That's really a key number. And what would happen if we were able to convert half of those? 30%, 40% of those into actionable leads for your sales team. And then you'll be able to run your own numbers and see what your new revenue potential is. So the cold lead calculator, again, potentially 5,000 leads sitting in a spreadsheet somewhere. They're not doing anything. The team isn't following up on them more. Let's see our AI agents get a 10% appointment rate out of that. That's 500 new appointments. Heck, cut that in half if you want, 250 appointments. You know what your team's closing rate is, how many new customers that could be. So again, this is an asset you already own. Why not put our AI agents to work on them and get you some new appointments? All right, let me quickly recap our two offers here. First, the hot lead opportunity. Again, you start off with that 15-day free trial. We're going to send you up to 250 free leads. You're going to get to see the quality of that data. Again, the leads can be sent into your CRM, a Google Sheet. We also have reporting dashboards you can look at to see the leads there. Or if you don't have a CRM, we're happy to set up one for you. So that you know, don't worry if you don't have your own CRM, we can make this work. So after your no obligation trial, lead packages start at $4.99, basically $500 a month for up to 500 leads per month. And really, we want to pick the package right for you based on your site visitor count. If you have a huge site, you know, you may get more leads, and also the number of leads your team can handle. So optional add-ons, let us handle the automated email. So, we're going to send emails out immediately to those first-time visitors. So that's just an extra $200 to set up that email sequence for you. We'll manage the whole thing. Social campaigns, postcards are available. Again, we have a automated postcard program. We're happy to pass the data to your agency if you have one, if they want to run the social, or we can help you with that. Terms are month to month, cancel at any time. To get started, we're going to give you a little bit of code to put in the footer of your site, a little pixel. Once placed, it's going to start firing immediately and pushing leads. You know, the thing is, it doesn't impact your site performance one bit. So the cold program, again, give us your cold lead list. We're going to need an Excel file, a Google Sheet, some sort of CV format. And then we'll program our agents on your special offers, your products, your services, how to overcome objections. You'll get to approve the messaging, picking a male or female voice. We have 85 different voice styles you can choose from. And then they'll begin their reach out. And they're going to do hundreds of contacts per hour. So we can go through that list quickly, or we can throttle that list back. You know, these agents, they don't take smoke breaks. They don't call in sick. They don't have any drama. They just get to work. So we can put them to work on those leads. So they can do a live transfer when they connect with someone during business hours, or we can simply book appointments on your team's calendar. So that's the program. You see my contact information on the screen. We can get your leads flowing in 24 hours. We got the cure for more hot leads and to reactivate those cold leads, and or we can do both. So we look forward to talking with you and appreciate your interest in the program. Bye-bye.